Okay, you early birds, here's a nice little treat for us. You all heard of the Daytona 500, I'm sure. If you haven't, you've been living on another planet. And this afternoon, there's going to be some qualifying going on for the 500. And Carl Edwards is here with us this morning. And Carl, you're ready to go this afternoon. You got some fans, I hear some clapping there. And you're ready to do some qualifying this afternoon, right?
Yes, I am. And I read about this in the paper, and my father and I, we built model airplanes, and we love RC flying. And so he came from Missouri to come watch the Bud Shootout, but really he came to come see this today. So we're excited to be here. I've read about this kind of stuff in model airplane news and things like that, but I've never been to an event like this and seen this many neat airplanes. So I'm glad to be here.
Tell us about the new track surface at Daytona and all this stuff that's going on, and some great speeds, over 200 miles an hour last night.
Yeah, the racing is crazy over there. It's more of an aerodynamic race than it is a car race, because you pair up and the two cars can go faster than one car together. Oh, but I also have to say thanks to one young man I met over here. When I walked in, he was wearing a Kyle Busch hat, and then when he came up and asked me to sign his propeller, he had taken it off. I thought that was really polite of him to hide that Kyle Busch hat from me. Well, we're having fun over there, and I think that the race is going to be pretty spectacular. NASCAR is trying to keep us from going too fast, but the cars keep, we always figure out ways to pair up and push each other and go faster. And I think it's going to be an amazing event. The
new track surface has a lot of stick to it, so you kind of can go on almost anywhere on the track. You don't have to worry about so much lines as you did before.
Right, it used to be, it was just about like this pavement we're standing on. It had aged a little bit, had some bumps, and it was really abrasive. Now it's perfectly glass smooth, and so what they've done is they made the track so perfect and the cars handle so well that you can put the cars in any position that you want. So that's what's going to make it 3-wide racing, maybe even 4-wide. You fit a lot of cars into a small space when all the parameters are perfect like that.
You're actually touching the back of the car.
Yes, you're pushing for all you've got. That's it's wild.
Then you have to swap too, because your car is going to get heated up with no air coming in, so you have to change positions and swap. And this is good if you were working with a teammate, but what happens when you're racing a guy who you're trying to beat?
Yeah, well, you don't really
Picking partners.
Yeah, you have teammates up until about the last 200 or 300 yards, and then it's every man for himself. But it's amazing when a guy's helping you how much of a friend he can see. He can be a complete enemy when the race starts, and halfway through it, he's your best friend. So there's a lot of alliances that happen out there.
Tell the folks who you're driving for and all that good stuff. Give them a little bit of PR here.
Well, I drive for Roush Fenway Racing. My main sponsor is Aflac. I drive a Ford. I'm proud to drive a Ford. And last night I was driving the Scott's Fusion, and it was actually the easy seed car. So it's seed your lawn really easily. I tore up about a half acre of Daytona's beautiful grass in the infield, so we actually had to send them some easy seed for that. But I've got some great sponsors, and it's just, I'm living a dream to be able to drive in NASCAR. I only imagine doing this, so it's very cool to do.
How are your chances this year?
I think our chances are good. We won the last 2 races of the season in Phoenix and Homestead. Jimmy Johnson's been on a little bit of a roll. He's won 5 championships in a row, but I think that there are a bunch of guys, myself included, that are prepared to go out and battle him this year.
We wish you the best of luck. I'm sure your fans who are out here now wish you the best of luck. We're all looking forward. It's going to be a wild 500 with the new track surface.
Yes, it's going to be insane. Just thank all the fans for supporting us, and thanks for having this show out here. It's very cool to see the community and the local media, and even myself, Juan Montoya, I heard is really into this. A lot of guys are embracing this, and it's just really neat to see this hobby and this sport flourishing here in Florida.
Well, yesterday you couldn't get a parking spot anywhere here. That's how big. Sunday's an early day, so it'll be a while before a lot of the spectators get here. I understand have you ever jumped out of a plane or parachuted out of a plane?
No, I've never jumped out of a plane.
Well, I think you're going to do that today.
Is that true?
Yeah, you're going to. We have Roscoe, and he is a radio control parachutist. And I understand you're going to actually control the chute and try to get Roscoe to land somewhere in Daytona, maybe.
All right, that'll be a good challenge for me. I would say that I definitely have never done that before, so we'll see how that goes.
That might be the big thing this weekend. Who knows? Listen, Carl, good luck. Thanks a lot, and have a good race Sunday.
All right, thanks a lot.
All right, thanks.